Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the Holy Land Webinar 2025. So, everybody, thank you for coming. I'm really glad that you've joined us today from all over Southeast Asia and Asia. But before we start, I just want to do a little bit of a random poll. I can see here that we have a chat box. So everybody in the audience, please type in your country. Where are you from? Let's have a quick, quick look at how many people here. We've got Malaysia. We've got Hong Kong. We've got Philippines, Malaysia. We've got Jakarta. We've got Singapore. Malaysia generally, Sabah, we've got Korea, we've got Indonesia, Malaysia. So we have quite a really nice looking audience here. Yeah, that's cool. So welcome everybody. Let me quickly share my presentation and give you a little bit of information about what you can expect today. Okay. So today we've got the Palestine, the Holy Land webinar. So you all know where this is. This is in Palestine. This is where obviously we have a lot of heritage for Muslims, for Christians. This is where we can see where Jesus Christ was during his time. Obviously, there's a lot of heritage around that. Today we're going to have our key host, from Palestine Tourism. We've got the Director General of Marketing Department, Majid Ishaq. So he's going to be the key presenter today. We're going to have a wonderful welcome speech from the Minister of Tourism and Antiquities as well, Mr. Hani, His Excellency Hani Al-Yek. And also Michelle Awad, who is the Chairman of the Holy Land Incoming Tour Operators Association, is going to speak to us too. So the rundown, as I've just given you the welcome, and we're going to have a few words from the Tourism Ministry. Then Mr. Majid is going to present to us about the Holy Land. And then shortly after, we've got a personalized tour of the Church of the Nativity for everyone, so everyone can have a look at that. We will then have a time for Q&A. So all of the audience out there, you can see in Zoom, we have the Q&A button. You can click on it. You can put your questions in there anytime you like. And then we will then bring that to the partners at the end. And finally, of course, we have the most amazing quiz with some fantastic prizes. So without much further ado, I'm now going to pop along to introduce Majid, who's going to take it from here. You're on mute there, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Tim.
All good.
Thank you, Tim. Good morning to you and good afternoon, everybody in Asia and everywhere. On behalf of the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities, I warmly welcome all of you to this webinar. I would like to thank each one of you for joining us and for your interest in Palestine, the Holy Land, as a tourist and pilgrimage destination. Also, a big thank to Miki Travel for their help and support in organizing this events, and also give us the chance to approach such kind of, tourism professionals from Asia and all over the world. I hope that this webinar will highlight the potential of one of the most incredible destinations, Palestine, the Holy Land. Wish you all and wish all of us a productive and enjoyable hour together. I can give the floor now to His Excellency, Mr. Hani Al-Hayek, Palestine Minister of Tourism and Antiquities, to give us the welcoming speech. Thank you and see you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Majid. Good morning from Bethlehem, Palestine, the Holy Land. I am happy to welcome you to this webinar. First, I would like to wish you all a happy Ramadan and a happy Easter. Today, we will talk about why Palestine is a great place to visit. Thank you for joining us and for supporting tourism in our beautiful land. A special thanks to our partners who worked hard to organize this event. Your efforts help strengthen our tourism industry. Palestine is rich in history, culture, and natural beauty, offering special experience for travelers from Asia and beyond. From the ancient street of Jerusalem to the peace landscapes of Bethlehem and other Palestinian cities, we have so much to share. Despite this challenge we face, Palestine remains a welcoming place for visitors. Tourism is more than just sightseeing. It helps build understanding and connect cultures. Through travel, we can promote peace and friendship. Our tourism facilities are modern and always improving, offering great experience at affordable prices. Thank you again for being here. I'm looking forward to our discussion and building strong partnerships to promote Palestine as a must-visit destination. We are ready to welcome you all to our beautiful land, Palestine, the Holy Land. Thank you all.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And let's start with our presentation. Yes, Palestine is a region. Yes, Palestine is a region located in the heart of the Middle East and includes the West Bank and Gaza Strip. It is true that the political status of Palestine is complicated, as Palestine still doesn't have independence due to the Israeli occupation. It has been recognized as non-member observer state by the United Nations since 2012. The main tourist sites of Palestine, as you can see on the map, in the middle is Jerusalem, East Jerusalem. Then to the east is Bethlehem, Jericho to the east, Hebron to the south, Ramallah, Nablus, and Jenin in the north. Let us use this chance to pray that this Holy Land may become a place of coexistence, peace, justice for everybody. Yes, Palestine is a place full of faith, deep history, rich traditions, and diverse cultures, with beautiful landscapes and a nice weather. It is holy to the three monotheistic religions. It is also has historical sites that tell many stories, old and new, from the past and from the present. The rich culture is highlighted in each corner of the country through its art, folk music, traditional crafts, traditional dresses, and delicious food. In Palestine, visitors are greeted with warm hospitality, making this beautiful country a special destination for anyone looking to experience its unique heritage and friendly community. Palestine, the Holy Land, is a holy place for Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, each with deep ties to the land. For Jews, it is the land of the prophets. For Christians, it is the land of Jesus Christ, where he was born, taught his messages of love and compassion, and performed miracles. It is also the site of the crucifixion, burial, resurrection, and ascension to heaven. For Muslims, Palestine is holy as it houses many Muslim sites, such as Al-Aqsa Mosque, the Dome of the Rock, and Abraham Mosque in Hebron. This beautiful mosaic makes Palestine a unique destination for people wanting to connect with their faith and explore the shared history of these major religions. Palestine is also an interesting place for tourists looking for cultural experiences filled with deep history related to many old civilizations. Visitors can explore interesting archaeological sites, charming old towns, and bustling markets that show the area's rich history and culture. Then can meet the local Palestinian people, hear their stories, and learn about their traditions. Visitors can enjoy different customs and traditions, see various kinds of arts, shop for handmade souvenirs, and taste delicious food that reflects the region's heritage. Palestine owns 6 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. On top is Jerusalem, Bethlehem, Hebron, ancient Jericho, Batir village in Bethlehem, and Saint Hilarion in Gaza. Yes, Palestine is small in size, but it is a stunning tourist destination with a beautiful and diverse landscape. In this compact area, you can find mountains, seaplains, plains, valleys, springs, streams, and desert, all under pleasant weather. The region is home to unique plants and animals, making Palestine as a wonderful place to explore nature. Palestine is a wonderful place for tourists looking for exceptional food. Visitors can enjoy a variety of traditional dishes like hummus, falafel, fresh bread, makluba, msakhan, desserts like nafa, and all made with love by Palestinians. The people of Palestine are known for their amazing hospitality, always ready to welcome guests with warm smiles and open hearts. Palestine still has no borders under its control, as you can see in the map, as all entry points are controlled by Israel. The major accesses or access points to the region includes the Alambi Bridge and Sheikh Hussein Bridge from Jordan, the Taba border from Egypt in the south, and Ben Gurion Airport from Israel to the east. Since the borders are controlled by Israel, entry to the region is subject to Israeli rules and regulations, including visa requirements. But the time you are in the country, in Palestine, in the region, you can come to Palestine without any problem or delay, as groups or as individuals. And now let us take a brief look at the main tourist destinations and sites in Palestine. In the heart of Palestine, the Holy Land, is Jerusalem. Jerusalem is referred as the holy city for the 3 monotheistic religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. It is also one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in Palestine and the world. Jerusalem is a home to countless religious and historical monuments, reflecting its rich and diverse heritage. Yes, the old city of Jerusalem. The old city of Jerusalem is renowned for its ancient walls and gates, narrow streets and bustling markets, as well as its 4 districts or quarters: the Jewish quarter, the Christian quarter, Muslim and Armenian quarters. In the heart of Jerusalem is the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which is the site of the crucifixion, the burial, and the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And this church, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, is the first church to be visited by pilgrims coming to the Holy Land. The 14th stations of the cross, or the Via Dolorosa, or the Way of the Cross, is located in the heart of the Old City, and it starts from St. Anne's Church and it ends in the Holy Sepulchre. The Mount of Olives. The Mount of Olives offers a fascinating view to the Old City of Jerusalem. It is the best place to take a panoramic photo, either you are with a group or individual, and the Old City of Jerusalem on the back. The Mount of Olives is linked to many significant events in the life of Jesus Christ. It has more than 6 churches and 7 monuments. Al-Aqsa Mosque. Al-Aqsa Mosque is the first Qibla and 3rd most important mosque for Islam. Now we'll move to Bethlehem. Bethlehem is renowned for the site of the birthplace of Jesus Christ and is the home to many significant historical and religious sites. Visitors can explore several churches and monasteries, as well as the old city of Jerusalem of Bethlehem, with its charming streets, markets, souvenir shops, cafes, residential quarters, and public buildings. Bethlehem is a place for hiking trails, especially in Jerusalem or in the Jerusalem wilderness. The Church of the Nativity stands in the heart of Bethlehem, which is the birthplace of Jesus Christ and is the key pilgrimage site for Christians around the world. The Milk Grotto Church, east of the Church of the Nativity, marks the spot where the Virgin Mary have nursed Jesus during the Holy Family flight to Egypt, as in the New Testament. The Shepherd's Field, which is located in Beit Sahur, east of Bethlehem, is the traditional site which is believed to be the site where the angels announced the birth of Jesus Christ to the shepherds watching their flocks by night. Now we'll go to the east, to Jericho. Jericho is considered the oldest inhabited city in the world, dating back over 10,000 years. It is also the lowest city on earth, around 250 meters below sea level. Because of its climate, Jericho is a winter retreat for locals and tourists and is famous for its fresh dates, bananas, and citrus fruits. The Mount of Temptation is traditionally believed. Mount of Temptation. The Mount of Temptation is traditionally believed to be the location where Jesus was tempted by the devil during his 40 days in the wilderness, as mentioned in the New Testament. Yes, Tal al-Sultan, or ancient Jericho, has earned its place on UNESCO World Heritage List as the oldest fortified town in the world. It dates back to the 10th millennia before Christ. Then we'll move to Hisham Palace. Hisham Palace is an impressive 8th century Umayyad era site near Jericho, known for its stunning architectural grandeur and impressive mosaic, one of the biggest and one of the most beautiful piece of mosaics in the region. Yes, Dead Sea. The Dead Sea is renowned for its extremely high salinity, allowing visitors to effortlessly float on its surface, and is also known for its healing properties and unique mineral-rich mud. Now we'll go to the south to Hebron. Hebron is one of the world's oldest continuously inhabited cities with a history spanning over 6,000 years. The city holds significant religious importance as the fourth holiest city in Islam after Mecca, Medina, and Jerusalem. It is the burial place of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, along with their wives. Abraham Mosque, or Al-Ibrahimi Mosque in Arabic, which is revered as the site built over the tomb of the patriarchs and the significant for its religious importance to both Islam and Judaism. Jericho is also famous for the glass, ceramic, and pottery factories. Hebron. The factories of glass, ceramic, pottery in Hebron are known for their traditional craftsmanship, producing beautifully handcrafted items that reflect the city's rich artistic heritage. Now we'll move north of Bethlehem and Jerusalem to Ramallah. Ramallah is the fastest growing cosmopolitan town in Palestine, full with energy and life. The city is known for its cultural centers, a variety of international restaurants, and a charming nightlife, attracting both locals and visitors looking for fun, culture, and vibrant experience. Now to the north, to Nablus. Nablus is a historic city nestled between the mountains, the famous mountains, Jerusalem and Ebal, and is known for its stunning beauty. The old city of Nablus features charming narrow streets, bustling markets and shops, traditional factories, and old Turkish baths. The city houses the Samaritan community, one of the oldest communities in the region. Jacob's Well. Jacob's Well is believed to be the place where Jesus spoke to the Samaritan woman. You can still visit the original well inside the church that you see, where fresh drinking water still flows. Sebastia. Sebastia is an archaeological site near Nablus, north of Nablus, which played a great role in Palestine's history. It is known for its extended ancient ruins, including remnants of Roman city. A trip to Nablus is incomplete without tasting its famous knafa. Knafa is a traditional dessert made of thin pastry soaked in syrup and filled with cheese. Tourism is very important for the Palestinian economy because it creates jobs and because it brings money into the country that helps the Palestinian communities grow. Tourism in Palestine contributes to more than 10% of the Palestinian GDP. And also tourism for us as Palestinians is considered as a way to preserve our cultural heritage and keep Palestinian identity alive and spread it to the world. Tourism for us is also a gateway to the world and allows Palestine to share its wonderful heritage with people from all over. As His Excellency mentioned in his opening speech, Palestine has a well-developed infrastructure and tourism facilities that enhance the visitor's experience. We have more than 12,000 hotel rooms available, more than 600 licensed tour guides with multi-languages. We have a growing fleet of modern tourist buses, hundreds of souvenir shops in Bethlehem, Jerusalem, Jericho, Hebron, Nablus, and all over the Palestinian cities, along with a vibrant restaurant scenes that offers both local and international cuisine. Additionally, we have DMCs, travel agencies, offering travel services in Palestine and the region for groups as well as for FITs. Just to give you an idea about the numbers that we have reached in terms of tourism traffic to Palestine, in 2019, Palestine welcomed more than 3.5 million visitors with more than 2.8 million overnight stays. Thank you all for listening to me, and now I would like to give the floor to my colleague, Mr. Michel Awad. Michel Awad is the chairman of the Holy Land Incoming Tour Operators Association, which is based in Jerusalem. So he's the one who's representing the Palestinian agencies involved in incoming tourism.
Yes, hi everybody. It's a pleasure to have you today with us. After the amazing speech by His Excellency Mr. Han Haik, the Minister of Palestinian Tourism Minister, and the interesting presentation that Mr. Majid showed us. Now it's time to talk how we can be a partners. So allow me, as the president of the Holy Land Incoming Tour Operator, the umbrella of the Palestinian tour operators, to show you some information about our organization and about our members, who's always keen and open to start partnering with you to make it possible for you to arrange group visits. Holy Land Incoming Tour Operator, it's the legal registration organization for the Palestinian Incoming Tour Operator, the DMCs. We are trying as an organization to support our members by developing the sector, developing the tools, developing the products, and trying as much as to help our members to bring a new products to the market, and also partnering with international partners. As you can see that our logo, if you look on the presentation, it's the bird. This bird is the sun bird. It's a Palestinian national bird. It's called the sun bird. And that's our brand. And why we choose this bird? Because this bird is never immigrated from Palestine. It's deep to the culture and can fly everywhere. And that's how is our members. They are deep to the culture. They understand totally the culture and know how to present a program that fit with your clients' needs, and they all can fly everywhere, so they can provide products for you in the whole region. I'm not talking about the Palestine, or they can provide you services in Israel, they can provide you Jordan, Egypt, and the whole region. And also they are part of the Palestinian culture, so they present the product with a Palestinian taste, which make it a national a product that your clients will feel how much they are really enjoying the culture. As you can see in this map, it's a not political map. It's a map that shows the sites where our members can provide, and our members where they can provide you with services. And you can see, I mean, all these sites that you see in the map, that in Palestine, in Israel, in Jordan, in Egypt, all these sites, our members can provide you services and also can help you to get your clients there and visit it with a special visit. So if you have programs for the Palestine only, or Palestine and Israel, or for Jordan or Egypt, our members can help you. So choosing a member of Hiltowa will help you just to get one partner in the whole region, and will help you to organize trips to the whole region. I mean, not only, I mean, pilgrimage. I mean, our we are experiencing pilgrimage, but also we have experience in heritage, and soft adventure, in domestic, in ecotourism, solidarity, and MIS. So, I mean, if any kind of services that your clients need in the region, we are happy to help. And also, our central of our experience goes to the faith pilgrimage, and they can provide you with a service provider that will make the visit of your clients more special, like providing a special guide, a special driver, a special hotel, arranging masses or arranging visits to the local community. All of that will make your visit a very special one. As I said, I mean, this is our specialty. That's where we started. We started in the pilgrimage. I mean, Palestine is known for a decade of the pilgrimage. So we get that from our grandfather about how to arrange a pilgrimage visits to Palestine. So that's our experience, and that's where we can provide a special experience, a spiritual experience, that when your clients just coming to visit, and not only providing services, but also to make sure that your clients will feel the spiritual of the visit. And this is very important because they are following their faith. As I said, I mean, the faith is our center, but also we went beyond the faith. We try to create a new experiences that allows the visitors to get a deep connecting to the local culture. I mean, visiting a church will give a spiritual feeling, but meeting with a local community will give also a cultural experience, which both of them will make the visits to your clients very, very special. So that's why we have trails, we have a nature, we have visiting local community, having a food with the local community, either in Jerusalem, Bethlehem, Nablus, Jenin, Hebron. We can arrange any in any area a meal with the local community. And also, some of the groups would like to enjoy a cultural night, a cultural dance, or a Palestinian folklore dance during their visit. We can also arrange this for you. So, as I said, I mean, we are here to provide with any interest. So if your clients is willing to have a faith, we have a special program in there. But if he's willing to have a soft adventure, they want to have to experience the food and going to the areas where usually not regular programs goes, we can do it. I would like to thank you. I mean, I would also invite you to visit our website. It's Hiltowa, www.hiltowa.com. You can get a list of our members. I'm here also to answer your questions. And to be honest with you, that we know that the time being is a challenging time, but be sure that during this challenging time, we still have groups coming. And we have some hotels in Bethlehem are almost full of people. So I know that news doesn't work with us, but on the reality, things are totally different. Thank you very much, and look forward to answer your questions.
Thank you, Michelle. Yes, please, Tim. Yeah, thank you, Michelle, Chairman of the Holy Land Incoming Tour Operator Association. Yeah, as Michelle said, now we are going to show you a film or a video, a short video, which was taken 2 days ago in Bethlehem, in the shepherd's fields of Bethlehem and the manger square and the church of the Nativity. Please enjoy.
Thanks, Majed. That was really interesting presentation there. You can also turn on your
Wait, stop sharing. Stop
your
sharing.
thing, your speaker as well, your microphone too. So we've had some questions coming through from some of the travel agents. One of the key questions was, is the current situation in Gaza affecting the West Bank? And I would say no, but let me hear it from you.
Yes, thank you for the question. Yes, it is, it is affecting the whole region, security-wise, political-wise, but not tourism-wise. Gaza is totally separated from the West Bank, geographically speaking, and we don't have any connection as West Bank. I'm from Bethlehem. I'm now in Bethlehem. I don't have access to Gaza, so it's totally separated from the West Bank. The main tourist sites is Jerusalem, Bethlehem, Jericho, Ramallah, Hebron are open, accessible, safe, and secure without any problem, as you saw in the video. You saw many groups coming to Bethlehem, which is in the heart of Palestine, the West Bank, and from different nationality. And the top markets that we are having now are from Asia, especially from Southeast Asia. We are having from United States of America. We are having from South America, Chile, Brazil, and also Eastern Europe, like Poland, Ukraine, and Romania. So these are the markets that are coming nowadays, not in big numbers and in regular numbers like what we used to have before the recent political security development. We used to have 3.5 million tourists coming to Palestine. Now we are getting around 6 to 7% of what we used to have, and we hope that this number will increase, because according to the booking that we have and the reservation, we have hopefully rising number of tourists coming to Palestine.
Okay. The next question that came in was the best recommended route to come into Palestine if you're from Indonesia or from Malaysia. Would that be into Jordan and crossing the Allenby Bridge?
Yes, this is the best route to come to Palestine, especially from Asia. So if you just fly to Jordan, to Amman, and then you can cross either Sheikh Hussein Bridge or Allenby Bridge, then you are in Jericho, which is in Palestine. And maybe because also due to the situation, most of the international flights, they are functioning regularly to Amman without any delays or without any rescheduling of flights. So we recommend that you travel to Amman and then you come to Palestine. You can make regional tourism, to include both countries, Jordan and Amman and the Holy Land.
That's
and
right.
Palestine.
There are some great sites also to see in Jordan when you're coming in there as well. And then for the visas, normally they would apply the visa to go to Israel, is it?
Yes, that's right. As I said, all borders are controlled by Israel. We don't have any border under Palestinian control. So you have to apply for a visa through the Israeli authorities. And when you are in Israel, then you can access to Palestine without any document or without any visa. Just take a taxi or bus, and then you are in Palestine.
Okie dokie. And yeah, I mean, more questions are coming in about the safety of the situation. But as Majed just said, in the West Bank area, the Holy Land area, it's perfectly safe. The tourists are fine. Everybody is there is okay. The entrance to this area coming in from the Jordan side, and the situation at the moment, nothing is happening in the West Bank, right?
Not in all the West Bank, to be honest with you, but I'm speaking about the touristic towns and cities, as mentioned, Jerusalem, Bethlehem, Jericho, Hebron. They are totally safe without any problem and without any incidents. But Tim, I want to tell you and to tell all of our guests here that, if you Google it, then you will not find any incident that took place against any tourists or pilgrims coming to the Palestinian areas. We are maybe many, they don't know that Palestinians, they are very friendly people. They love to see people from all over the world coming to their country to explore their country. They are very hospitable, and they consider each one of you as their own guest. Sometimes you meet them in the street, they invite you to their house, they offer you like a delicious meal. So it is in our mentality, it is in our traditions and custom to respect tourists and pilgrims, regardless of their color or of their background or nationality. We respect all tourists from all over the world, I can tell you, for example, now we are having many Americans coming to Palestine, and we respect them and we behave with them and we welcome them and serve them maybe in a very good way, in an excellent way. And, on the political level, we have problems with the American politics. So, we are very proud to say that we respect, we welcome tourists and pilgrims, and we don't use any tourists or pilgrims to send any political message.
Wonderful. I know the food is delicious because we have some Palestinian restaurants in Indonesia serving the hummus and falafels and all those different things, kebabs and everything. That is one of my favorite things to eat. I'm sure in the audience, everybody quite would like to try the local food in Palestine also.
Yeah, and we have many other recipes that you don't know, Tim.
Yes.
You have to come and to try it here.
Definitely, definitely. Great. Okay, so I think when it comes, let me just have a look again at the Q&A questions now. So they're also asking about packages and itineraries. So what we'll do is we will send the information to everybody that came today, everybody that registered. We will send the itinerary suggestions that we get from the team. Also, in terms of the visa support, we'll also ask about that as well. I believe you
Yeah,
guys also.
sorry, Tim. Yeah, it is very important to say that our DMCs, they can make the visas for groups from everywhere, you know.
Right.
So they have access to the, authorities in charge of the visas. So if you want to have a visa for your group, you can approach one of the DMCs, the Palestinian DMCs in East Jerusalem or Bethlehem and the rest of Palestine, and they can make all the visa procedures for you.
Great. So after this, Majed, you can send me the database or the DMC contacts, which I will share with all the audience today and all the people that registered as well. Okay.
Perfect.
Great. So everybody, I will also make a recording video of this webinar today, turn it into YouTube and share with everyone as well as all the materials. Okay. So finally, for the people that have attended today, you have the chance to take part in the quiz. What are the prizes, Majid? Tell us what the prizes are.
Yeah, the prizes, we have 3 prizes. All of them are the same. It is 5-day tour in Palestine, all inclusive. It means accommodation, transportation, tour guides, meals, and also entrance fees to churches, mosques, and archaeological sites. What you need to do is to buy your ticket, and then we can cover all costs from the airport to the airport, from the border to the border.
Wonderful. That looks like a wonderful prize. Awesome. Okay, everybody. I think the way we're going to do the quiz is the same as we always do it, everyone. You can see everybody's got the chat box. And what will happen is Majed will ask the question. And then everybody who's going to answer, please put your name, your company name, your city, and then the answer. And then I will look at the people that have answered, and I will tell who is the first person to give the answer in my webinar chat list. Okay, so everyone's clear on how to play the game. They've played it before. So now I'd like to pop along to Majed and ask for the first question.
Okay, thank you, Tim. So listen carefully. It will be like easy questions because we want to see you in Palestine. And maybe before I start with the questions, also we will organize a fam trip through Miki Travel to Palestine for interested tour operators in the future. We'll announce it. So yeah, the first question, maybe it's very easy. It is the easiest. So what is the name of the holiest city in Palestine? I will give you like 3 choices: Jericho, Jerusalem, Hebron. So
Don't
A,
forget-
Jericho, B, Jerusalem, C, Hebron, the holiest city in Palestine.
And don't forget to put your name, your company name, the city, and the answer. Okay, so got lots of people putting in their replies in here. So, Majid, what is the answer?
The answer is B, Jerusalem.
Jerusalem is the holy city, right? Let
The
me now
holiest.
scroll up to the winner list and see who has answered the first one. Let's see. So let me just make sure I've got this right. I do believe I have the first person writing here. for Jerusalem, which is the answer. And his name is Nashrik from Wanderlust Travels, Malaysia, and he's answered Jerusalem, the first person I can see on my webinar chat. So well done, Nashrik.
Mabruk, congratulations.
So Nashrik, I'm just going to take note of this, and then I'll be ready to write to you and to Majed at the same time after this call. Okay. Right. So the second question, Majed, please fire away.
Yes, the second question. Which famous church believed to be the place where the angels appeared to the shepherds and announced the birth of baby Jesus, Jesus Christ? A, Church of the Nativity. B, Church of the Holy Sepulchre. And C, Church of the Shepherd's Field.
Okay. So everybody's answering. They're putting in here. By the way, click off. Yeah, that's right. Click off the slideshow help. Okay, so let me scroll up to see who is answered this one. So I can see the first person who has answered the question is a lady from Multi Destinations in Manila. Let me just, yep. Multi Destinations Incorporated Manila. Her name is Edna Kaleja from Manila. So yes, the Nativity Church is the answer.
No, it's not the Nativity Church.
No, I've got it wrong. Sorry. What is the answer? Sorry.
It is number C. It is number C, the Church of the Shepherd's Field.
Oh, let me scroll down some more. Wow, everyone's got it wrong, even me.
So we'll
Right,
give them
the
another
first person,
answer.
there's a winner here from Ruddy Twitteneri from Surabaya, the Church of the Shepherds. Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Great.
I got it wrong as well. See, that's because nativity, I'd think of being born, right? But obviously it's different. So the Church of the Shepherds, Ruddy Twitteneri, Surabaya. Okay. Let me just write this down. Congratulations, Ruddy from Surabaya. All right, the third question.
Okay, the final question is, which one is the fourth holiest city for Islam? Is it A, Jericho, B, Hebron, and C, Bethlehem?
Oh, lots of people have answered
The
here.
fourth holiest city for Islam.
Okay. So what's the answer there, Majid?
It's Hebron.
It's Hebron. Let me go and find the first person that has put their name, their company name, and the answer. There are some speedy typers here. Hebron is the answer.
Do we have
Yes, we
answers?
do. We do have. The first person to write this is Alia Oraya from Multi Destinations in Manila.
Congratulations, Mabruk.
Congratulations, yeah. But of course, everybody, if we do a fam trip later on, what we'll do is probably do a survey. We'll ask everybody here for their feedback about Palestine, and we will then collect that and then consider who we could bring to Palestine on a fam trip. I also hope I will be allowed to go as well, because honestly,
Yeah, you are.
I would love to eat the delicious food that I haven't yet seen the recipe.
Habibi.
Right.
Okay, before we go, Tim,
Yep.
I have two announcements. The first announcement is that we will be sending digital certificates for each one of the attendants to this webinar. We'll get the list from you and send it to him as a certificate for attending this webinar. And hopefully we can, anytime you have like any comments, any questions, any feedback from your side, we are ready and we are open hands and hearts to help you and to give you with all needed information, and hopefully to see you in Palestine with tourists and pilgrims to support our economy and also to help our communities. And please, you have our QR code. If you want to follow us on social media, website, Facebook, Instagram, and others, please scan the code and follow and like us, and we will be happy to keep connecting with you, keep connected with you. And anything you need, we are there in Palestine in the Ministry of Tourism. Thank you all, and thank you, Miki Travel, and Tim and Helmut, and everybody, you know, from behind the curtains.
Many thanks as well. Shukran, and Katir
Have fun.
Mumtaz. Wishing everybody a great day. We'll be sharing all the materials later on, and I will now just play out with the video at the church of the church that we saw before, so that you can see that again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. See you in Palestine.
Sure, we shall certainly see you there.